Come on in, y'all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Aspraya. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Chloe. Jamila. Hey, Alistair. Nola. Chilling with Byron. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, I'm using a baby's cup. All right, I'm gonna let y'all. All right. Oh, okay. A couple people here. My throat is dry. Hey, Claudia. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Kwanda. You make me want to make a steak. Ooh. Listen. When I did part 1 3 hours ago, y'all should have prepped your steak so we could have cooked ours together right now. That was enough time for everybody to prep their steak real quick. I know where I need to be having dinner. Yeah, here, girl. Ooh. Sorry, that's pineapple soda. I need to clear my throat up good. I have 2 New York strip steaks in the freezer. Nola, why you didn't take them out? We gotta cook that steak together. Me on my plate. Girl, that's if there's any left. How are you? I love you so much. Thank you so much, Claudia. I'm good, and I love you too. What time is dinner anyway? All right, so I am going to make that steak, and then I'm gonna make these lobster tails with it so I could create a surf and turf. And when the steak is done and the lobster tails are air fried, the lobster tails is gonna be simple, guys. And I'm not gonna make that right now. I'm gonna make that literally when me and Terrell are ready to mukbang. I'm going to just literally cut the tails, pull the meat out, throw some butter, some seasoning on top, and throw them joints right inside of the air fryer. 15 minutes, done deal. That is a quick, smooth, beautiful way to make some delicious looking lobster tails. I promise you. And I be looking for both of y'all. You gonna see us, babe. All right, so let's get this going. All right, so to make your steak a certain temperature, if you want your steak well done, you can leave it in the oven as long as you want. You can leave your steak in the oven an hour, 2 hours. But if you want to make your steak medium or medium rare, or you know, a specific way, or if you just want to know what time to take your steak out, you want to have a meat thermometer. So we're going to take our steak out when it's 340 to 350 degrees, okay? I mean, ooh, when it's 140 to 150, a little over 140 degrees, basically, we're going to take our steak out. That means it's going to be done medium, period. Not medium well and not medium rare, just medium. Make it medium rare? No, I'm not going to make it medium rare because everybody's going to eat the steak. This is a big ass steak. We're not eating no 2.5 pounds of meat alone. That's crazy. Boy. Anyway, y'all. Oh. Alright, first you want to get your frying pan. To be totally honest, what's best at this part, searing the steak, is if you have a cast iron skillet. If you have a cast iron skillet, do it with that. I don't have my cast iron skillet anymore, so I'm just going to use a regular large skillet pan. All right, and we're going to sear it. We're not necessarily completing the cooking process, so we're going to put it on kind of high, medium high-ish. I'm putting my pan on 8. And y'all all know, to sear you a good steak, you want some butter. I am using saltless butter. It's totally your choice what kind of butter you use. So here's my tomahawk. Ooh. Oh, that looks so good. That meat looks really nice and brown and penetrated. Like, that looks good. I don't know if you can see how brown the meat is from sitting in the juice, but yeah. Yeah, we did that. We did that. Do you think you will be doing any more collabs with Chillin' with Walt? I'm not sure. Probably not, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'm totally okay, and I wish everybody the happiness. I'm fine. I'm 100. Yes, I'm Paula Dean with that damn butter. Okay, I'm working also in training. I'll be leaving in a few. All right, Bridget, I'll see you another time, babe. The steak looks delicious. Let's wait to see it cooked. I know that would slap on a charcoal. It would. Cooking this on a charcoal would be even better. Terrell said make his pink and you share with Corey. I know. Terrell is he's a mess. I'm working, so I may not be able to be active in a chat. But please put a thumbs up. Thank you so much. As prior. I'm back. I love mine's a little pink. It's not that I like mine's a little pink. It's that I just like it medium. All right, I have my baster here so that I can keep basting the meat when I'm searing it. All right, that feels good. All right, and I put a good nice little chop of butter. Here, y'all come a little closer. I got you, boo. Like my steak medium too. Yeah, I like mine's medium. That was good. Now you want medium high. And the reason why you want medium high is because you just marinated this Hawaiian style steak in brown sugar and pineapple juice. And that's sugar. And sugar caramelizes. So you don't want to burn your steak. So we got to watch for smell and keep our eyes on top of it to know if medium high is good or if we could go up a notch or down a notch. So that's the part where you want to be strategic when you're doing a steak that marinated in a sweet marinade. And this is what I did to airtight my pack. I like squeezed the crap out of it and then I put a scrunchie around it, around the stick, the big bone. I was not in the right line when the Lord was handing out ass. Boo, listen. Going to get you a bagel with bacon, egg, and cheese, double toasted. Get that every morning and you will have one of these in a week. No, but growing up in Brooklyn, one of the things we used to eat every morning was a butter roll with cheese. That was just the thing. A microwave butter roll with cheese from the corner store. That's what we all ate every damn morning. I have no idea if it contributed to this, but I'm almost sure it did. Because win or lose, whether I gain or lose weight, that ass is right there and it's around the corner all the time. I promise you. And I believe all of us in Brooklyn were the same way. Actually, I think women in the South got bigger asses. They got bigger asses and hips. That's smart. And since you cut it, that flavor will be up in that meat. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, my butter's looking nice and a little brownish. So now it's time to put the steak in. And you want to get the onions off of it because that will just like burn with the searing part. All right. I can smell it, so I turned it down a little bit. All right, see y'all. All right, Bridget. Catch you on the playback, babe. Bridget, Mia got in line twice. She not slick. They're like, she ain't low. You would have think I did, though, right? Instead of getting in the ass line twice, I should have got one line here and one line there, because I sure ain't got no boobies. And I have my, I got the same pot that I made the sauce in order to, the rest of the marinade, some of the marinade I'm gonna squeeze onto it once I flip it, and I know that it's, you know, the searing is almost done. I'm gonna sear it, I'm gonna, you know, add some juice to it. And then once I put it in the oven, which is already preheated at 375 degrees, then I'm gonna add just a little bit more broth. And then the rest of it, the bulk of it, we're gonna heat up and let thicken in order to create a nice little roux, you know? But after the steak is done, nice little sauce to pour on it. That looks good. That looks delicious. And we're also gonna make sure that we also crisp the entire outside. So once we flip it on both sides, what we just did, we're also gonna turn it so that it's on its back, it's on the top, and on the side, because we want the entire outside of the steak to be nice and grilled pan seared. I just squeezed a little bit of the juice on top of the steak. Hey Mia, I know that steak will be good. Can you share it? Girl, I wish I could. I promise you I would. Thumbs up the live, everyone. Make sure of it. And also, guys, if you're doing a tomahawk steak or a cowboy steak and you're going to have that big, meaty bone sticking out, you want to cover that before you put it in the oven so that it safely cooks and doesn't burn while it's in there. I'll cover it after. Oh, that looks delicious. Now, anytime you get these little burnt parts, because it is brown sugar and pineapple juice, you want to take those little burn things out. All right. See, that looks delicious. So now we're going to sear the outside of the steak. I'm just wiping out the caramel as it turns too brown because I do not want no marinade to burn in the butter or the high flame and mess up the flavor of my steak. So I'm wiping out any dark caramel that I see coming about around it. And if you wipe out too much of the pan because it's turning too dark, that's fine. You just add a little bit more butter because you got plenty of base on the side. You should. And you do not want to burn your steak or give it even a burnt flavor. You don't want to do that. You want all the char to taste like steak and the marinade. You do not want your char to taste burnt. That's not good. So it's okay to keep wiping out anything that you feel is looking like it's turning a little too dark and just adding fresh butter. That's fine. Okay, I just pretty much wiped out all the old butter and I got fresh butter in there. That looks good. That looks really, really good. All right, so now I'm going to sear the bottom of the steak. So now we're just going to have to hold it up. Alistair, you're entitled to your feelings, honey. All right, now that part is nice and brown. All right, so I'm gonna hold my steak up because I want all of the heat to get out of the pan so that I could put it in the oven. I don't want it to sit in this scorching, you know, frying pan. So at this point, you guys, actually I could sit it on the fat side and let that sear up just a little bit more while it's cooling down. But at this time, you guys, that looks so freaking good. Oh my God, that looks so good. All right, I'm just letting all the heat come out. That's why I'm just holding it in my hands. I'm letting all the heat go away. Well, most of the heat. All right, cool. Most of the heat has gone away. And I have a nice, beautiful sear on the entire perimeter of the steak. Alice is still talking crazy. Alice, the honey. I don't know, boo. It's not too good of a look. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave. Bye, Mia. Okay, bye, boo. Just getting in. I see you cooking up something good. Yes, I am making a tomahawk Hawaiian steak. Ooh, you made some steaks on a grill last night? That's good. That's really good. Girl, send me one of those steaks. Girl. Ooh, hey, waxing with Dinesha. Girl, we gonna tear this joint up. For real. All right, so now that the heat is out of the pan, I'm gonna stick my thermometer in it. I'm gonna place a good amount of that marinade around it, the Hawaiian marinade that we made earlier. Okay, hi, I'm back. Sorry about what I did. Are you okay, Alistair? You okay? You need a shot? All right now. All right, now you good, boo. Listen, you can't disturb my peace. I am as happy as could be, babe. All right, so listen. I'm gonna pour some of the marinade in here, and I'm also gonna put the thermometer in here so we can check the temperature and take it out when it's a little above 140. So I say 145, and then that means that the steak is medium. And what we're also about to do is cover that tip with some foil. All right, so now we're gonna stick this pan in the oven. Ooh. All right, so now we're gonna take a saucepan I think that's what this is, a little sauce pot, saucepan, whatever, because we're gonna thicken up the last bit of the roux. What did I talk about now? Espraya right now wants to cry victim. Whoa. Who talking crap to Espraya? Oh no. I'm sorry, you're making me cry. What the hell? Wait a minute. I ate beef and chicken and dumplings and now sitting here trying to see if I'm eating again. You making it worse. Oh, I'm sorry, boo. Don't eat. Let me eat for you. Hey, vibing with Neek. We're not being rude. You was being rude to me. It wasn't necessary. Somebody snoring. Who's snoring? Alistair is the kid from the other week. It gave you a shout out. For the other week, you gave a shout out to. I believe I did give you a shout out, sweetheart. People in the chat are rude to me. I'm not okay. Alistair, honey, I truly hope that that you're feeling mentally healthy and stable right now. And if you're not, sweetheart, just take a nap and hit me back up in the comment section when you're feeling better, okay? What's that sound? It sounds like somebody snoring. Wait, what happened? Love you too, Zaya. All right, so I got that pan nice and hot. You don't, we'll put a little bit of butter. We'll put a little bit of butter. Mia, no one is talking to me crazy to me. They were saying Alistair is crying victim after bashing you. Oh, well, yeah, I did see the messages. You know what? Alistair did make quite a few messages after saying, you know, she felt like my house is messy. I don't know. I got organized shit here. I don't really know what's messy about that. I need my little kitchen utensils. I don't know, boo. But either way, baby, she made a bunch of comments. Alistair, you're making a lot of comments like you're a little mentally unhealthy right now. And if that's the case, that's fine. We all get there sometime. You could just get out of the chat and then hit me back up when you're feeling better. So let's try and keep an open mind to everybody being on a different level here. So before we kick Alistair's ass, let's give Alistair the benefit of a doubt that maybe you just having, you know, a little bad day. And there's nothing wrong with that, boo. Sometimes I wake up, curse people out too. Shit happens. How long you keeping it in the oven? 15 minutes max. I'm gonna check the temperature on it. I love your outfit. Thank you so much. All right. I got a little butter up in here. A little salt-free butter, little piece. Now, when thickening up that roux, we have to keep in mind that there's lots of brown sugar and pineapple juice in there. So you want to keep it low so that it doesn't burn while it's thickening up. All right, let's put this butter away. We don't need that no more. Put this away. And the base I kind of don't need anymore, so put that in the sink. All right, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Second time. Are you in Hawaii? Boo, I am right now. I'm drinking right now. Girl, take a sip for me. Please. Ice, please, and thank you. Honey got my mouth watering over here. Honey got my mouth over here watering. Child, shit. Like, share, and subscribe. Yes, you guys. These are two really these are two really awesome lives that people are gonna like. So, Mia, I hope you see this, but I cannot be a fan anymore. Your fans are just rude and disrespectful to me and made my day worse and bad already. I'm unsubscribing and I'm not seeing another video. I totally understand, sweetheart, and I hope you have a blessed day. Okay, so what I was saying, this steak and the way that I'm making it it's something that a lot of people, I'm sure, are interested in. I see a lot of mukbangers, a lot of YouTubers constantly eating tomahawk steaks. So being that I found such an awesome recipe from my favorite restaurant, Houston's in Jersey, it'd be really cool if you guys share the lives. Share the live part 1 and then share the live part 2 on your Facebook so that people can see how to make an awesome, banging, juicy, delicious tomahawk Hawaiian style steak, baby. And this is ribeye. Y'all know tomahawks are nothing but ribeyes with big ass sticks at the end. So anybody who's interested in making a tomahawk Hawaiian steak, it'd be awesome if they saw this video. So if y'all really a supporter, do me that solid and share this video out on your Facebook. Alistair, you came in acting a fool, being rude. Now you got the nerve to threaten her with unsubscribing. Bye. I said this on my last video. I love my YouTube channel. I love the support. It's amazing. It keeps me busy. But I can afford to be me. Win or lose. And if anybody is unhappy with my channel, I'm totally okay with you not subscribing or following the channel. For those that do, thank you. I welcome you and I appreciate you. And for those that don't, I hope you find a channel that suits you. Bye. This is not an airport. No need to announce your departure. I'm done. I'm saying, you know what, Alistair, this is not the chat for you. Because they are not going to let up. They ain't gonna let up at all. They see that fire and my damn supporters be coming out with fire, talking about with water like, psst. I thought I heard a bitch sizzling. Oh my goodness, my supporters are terrible. I love it. I'm terrible. Oh my goodness. Hey there, Naika. Got you, boo. Going to share it. Thank you so much, Jamila. I appreciate that, babes. Honolulu? Oh, yes. Can we say Honolulu? You're almost eating. Oh, oh. All right, so I have this now boiling, as you can see. So I just want that to thicken up a bit so it turns into a nice sauce for the steak. So make sure you keep stirring that. It's a lot of, you know, sweet stuff in there and you don't want it to stick. You just want it to thicken up a bit. Damn, that tastes good. Oh, that tastes freaking good. Okay, I'm back, Mia. Can you forgive me? I'll see you a trip. You're always welcome here if this is where you want to be, boo. Oh my goodness. Showing love from Mississippi. Hey, from the dirty. Okay. Thank you for pulling up on me. All the way from the south. I love it. Alistair, take some cannabis and you'll be all right. Just a little bit. Bring it down. Alistair, don't take it seriously, girl. Just be cool. Yeah, you know, you never know what mental state everybody is in. So, listen, if here's where you want to be, you're welcome. You are welcome to be here. All right, let me check on that steak. Oh, that's time to come out now. Ooh, that wasn't a smart thing to do. I touched the damn thermometer with my hand. All right, so the steak is at 120. I'm going to put it back in there. Oh. All right, so I'm taking the roux off of the fire. I'm having a hard time with the thermometer. All right, it's not that I'm having a hard time. I'm making sure that the right end of the needle is where I need it to be. I'm not sure which end of the needle I'm supposed to be following, whether it's the ball part or the flat part. So I'm waiting to see. All right, I'm going to put it back in there now. Now that the temperature has come down. Where's my uncle? He's sleeping on the couch. Okay. All right. I think I'm reading it right now. Damn, that sauce is so freaking good. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to check the steak to see what the numbers is. Because I think where I messed up is I never used that before, the meat thermometer. So I wasn't sure whether I should be following the flat part or the little ball part. You know, it's a ball tip, a line, and then another long line. I'm not sure which one I should be following, so I'm watching to see where it goes to see if it's done. Because where it is now indicates it's either at medium or it's either at medium rare. So I need to follow, see where the line moves to know where we at with it. So you leave the thermometer in it while it's in the oven? Yes, you do. A meat thermometer. A meat thermometer is made of metal, and yes, you can safely leave it in your meat while it's in the oven. She has such a bubbly personality. I love it. Oh, thank you. Hi, Mia. I just got done watching your first live. Made it to part 2. Looks good. It's up in the oven, baby. We done seared that joint. Ooh, it's good. We got the rest of the roux that I let thicken up a bit. And I was gonna do this with my sauce on the side and eat this the steak and lobster with my sauce, but personally, I think this is gonna be just perfect for it. Terrell, I'll give him his opinion. If he eats the steak with this and he say that's good enough, then we'll just have the steak and lobster tails with this sauce. And if he say to add my sauce on the side, then I'll just make a nice bowl of my sauce. Because my hubby is my biggest fan. Hi, Mia. I just got the... Oh, okay. I read that one. Crying out loud. Don't burn yourself. Child, I did. Yeah. I burnt myself. It happens. It happens. If you ain't never burned yourself, I'm not eating from you. Because that means you ain't up in that kitchen, you know, cooking with the crock pots. Cooking up with the crock pot. Check out my tomahawk eating. Oh, you ate a tomahawk steak on your channel? Oh, that's awesome. You guys should go and check that out. I definitely will. No Beer Papa ASMR mukbang. I will check that out, okay? I promise. All right, so let me see where the number is at. Okay, it's still where it was. So I'm going to give it a few. I want my sauce to get just a little bit thicker, so I put the flame back on low. I can't stop looking at spoon. That damn Hawaiian gravy is amazing. Damn, it really is. And when I was looking at the recipe, I was like, apple cider vinegar, soy sauce. Oh no. Oh, it is amazing. Amazing. All right, so what I did was I put the thermometer in cold water so that it could completely reset, because this is my first time using a meat thermometer. So I want to see it start from the very beginning and move. All right, so it's still at medium rare, guys. So I'm going to pop it back in for another 10 minutes. Because I don't want it medium rare. I want it completely medium. Don't get disgusted at me licking the spoon. I'm cooking for my family right now, not for you guys, but I'm cooking for y'all. I promise I won't lick all over the shit. Oh my goodness. But most cooks, when you're cooking, you're tasting stuff because you just want to make sure the flavor is perfect. That was up. Best sleep when you can just wake up and the food ready. Okay. Okay, snoring and all. Oh, that's what you were saying. You hear snoring. That's Terrell. That's Terrell. He worked all night, all the way in Manhattan. So he had a long night. And then he had a long 3 hours to travel back home. So yeah, he's in there snoring away. And Waxing with Danisha kept saying, I hear snoring. And I'm like, I wasn't getting it. I swear I'd be like going sometime. Because I'm like, really? What does that mean? Yeah, that's him. I want to see this. Maybe I will do this for me and hubby. Is my uncle going to bed, Mia? No, he's just taking a nap. He slept. He worked all night. He's tired. It's okay. He tired and all. He worked all night. He had to leave the house at, what time did he leave the house? 10. He left the house at 10 at night, and he didn't get back home till 10 in the morning. You know, and his duty where he worked, he do a lot of stuff. So yeah, that man is tired. And then he got to sit on a train, the Long Island Railroad, for like a whole another hour and a half just to get back home. He tired. He deserve a few Z's. What's your zodiac sign? Mine's is a Cancer, baby, July 1st. When he wakes up, Zaya. I got you. From Brooklyn to Manhattan, I understand. Yeah. Well, no, we're not in Brooklyn, but we're in Long Island. But he works all the way in Manhattan. And he traveled there by train. Therefore, yeah. He tired. He did a lot. Cancer gang? Okay. Okay. My little emotional freak ass Cancer's at. He human. We just joking. My babe works overnight, so I get it. Oh yeah, I didn't take no offense to it. Yeah, he in there snoring away. You know what it is, you guys? I'm used to it. So I'm so used to the snoring that it didn't even dawn on me what y'all was saying. I'm just like, what do you mean snoring? Like literally his snore is embedded in my head. Yeah, Terrell, we talking about you. He like, huh? It had to be hard on him. Mine's too. Yeah, I work night shift as well, but you know, he has to do more travel than I do. You look good, Mia. Thank you. I'm sure you look better, baby. Oh yeah, now you on the island. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's moving up now. Once it's in the middle, then it's completely medium. So I'm watching it. And mind you, you guys, I have made plenty of steaks, but I've never made a tomahawk steak. So you and I are doing this for the first time together. That's why you keep seeing me check it and check this and check, because I've never made such a humongous, thick, you know, 2.5 pound piece of meat to the point where I have to keep checking it. I don't even make a roast. I don't make them type of, I don't make roast. I've never made a roast. It's a, you know, a roast is a nice thick hunk of beef, and once it's done, they usually shred it apart and cook it with potatoes into a nice stew. I eat roast, but I've never made a roast. That's some real old-fashioned cooking right there. I cook good, but I've never made a roast. So that's why you see me doing so much checking. But I'm following the rules, so this definitely should be good. Hey Mia, where did you get your steak from? I ordered that tomahawk steak online, where I get all my seafoods and meat from. What's the name of it? I think it's Wildlife. Wild something. When the live is over, I'll put the link to where I bought it from on in the description. But it's Wildlife or Wild it's I think it's Wildlife. If you Google purchase tomahawk steak, you will see plenty of meat distributors and wholesale distributors online. And hopefully you find yourself a great one. The one that I purchased from, the first name is Wild something. Hey, Corey in chat. Corey is my son. I'm Mia. But I dig it. My sister's in Staten Island. Oh, okay. That's the other side. Thanks. I would love to try one. I'm about to try one today. And I can't say that I'm not thrilled. Mia, did you watch Mob Wives on TV? The show about the woman from New York whose family was in the mob. You know what? I did watch a couple of episodes of that. I didn't get too into it because I found it weird that people were totally okay with talking about their mob life. Not just on TV in an interview where their faces being blocked and their voices being blocked. And I know people do hold up. I know people do interviews where they talk about gang life and mob life. But I just found it weird to be a part of an entire series show, you know, talking about your entire mob life. Like, it's just kind of, honestly, to me, it seemed a bit staged. And I know a lot of reality TV is staged, but it seemed staged to me because they were too okay. Where's your dad, Mia? Oh, my dad is home. Last time I spoke to my dad, I think it was about a week ago. He texted me and told me he was in Long Island, but I wasn't home. He was going to come over and see me and the kids, but I wasn't home, so I missed him. But yeah, I haven't spoke to him since then. I've been busy. All right, it's just about to the middle. Woo! It's just about to the middle. Yeah, but I never really got into the Mob Wives thing. You know what I'm waiting for? Power Book to come back out. Yes. Whew. I don't know, but I saw a preview and something tell me that Ghost coming back. Do y'all watch Ghost? And it turned into Power Book. I am into that show. It is so freaking good. When Power ended and Tariq killed his dad, I was like, ah, it's done. When they came out with Power Book, I was like, it's not gonna be the same, but it's so good. Like, they're literally transforming Tariq into Ghost. It's dope. It is dope. Yes, I am locked in. You are? Or what? You locked in on Mob Wives or Power Book? Which one you locked in on? I did burn the tip of my damn finger. I really did. Oh, Power Book? Oh. And you know how they keep getting you? Every time a new season ends, they gone for like a couple weeks and you're like, oh. And then you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and that anticipation just like 50 Cent and them know what they doing. They are promoters, yo. Their level of promotion is impeccable because they know how to keep you drawn in, hungry for them episodes. I'm telling you, it'd be so damn juicy from beginning to end. Ooh. And I thought when they had new characters, I was like, I don't know. They got Woody up there. But Woody, oh my God. Like, we just got over watching Woody be Bobby Brown on a New Edition movie. So to see him turn into Mary J. Blige's son, and I had to make sure I was gonna, when I saw the previews of what's his name? What's my babe? What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Method Man. Oh, anticipation kills you. They really do know how to keep you on the edge of your seat. Yes, they do. When I saw Method Man was going to be in it and he was in a suit in a preview, now we know Meth. I'm like, how are they going to pull this off? And Mary J. Blige, not for nothing. I'm like, Mary J. Blige, I don't know. I was like, sis is, I don't know. Let me see where they at with it, because they a little up there with the age, and sometimes you're just not sure if they still got it. And damn, if they don't, they really do still got it. Like, Method Man looked like, oh, I don't know what the hell he did, but he done dropped like 20 years with his new exercise and diet regimen. They are like really, really getting their body and everything right for the part. Fuck, freaking Mary J. I was about to curse. I know I done cursed like 80 times already. Mary J. Blige, oh my God, like, she got me sold with being the mob mother. I'm like, yo, I would have never, ever saw her play in that part, because, yeah, Mary J. Blige is a roughneck or whatever, but, you know. Oh. All right, that's it. That is it. Medium. Yep, it is now perfectly at medium, you guys. Oh my God, if that don't look freaking delicious. Oh. Now, from what I read online, it was supposed to get cooked much quicker, but that is a 2.5 pound tomahawk. Therefore, it took longer than expected, but it is perfect. It is perfect. And I'm happy I reset the thermometer so that I can make sure I was reading it properly, because oh my goodness, that steak looked good. But you all know I cannot cut it right now. You cannot cut a steak fresh out of the oven. You have to let it sit so that the juices stay inside of the steak. If you cut your steak too soon, you're gonna have the juice draw out, and you don't want no dry piece of meat. You want it to stay nice and succulent. So oh my goodness, this is amazing. Look at this, you guys. And you can look inside of the cuts and see that it's nice and brown. So we are in the clear. This is medium, baby. Okay. I made us a tomahawk. I did that so I could change the thumbnail. All right, so oh my goodness. So I'm gonna let that sit for a bit. I am going to wait until we're ready to eat to air fry the lobster tails, because as you know, seafood, you don't want to pre-make that too soon. You want your seafood to be made precisely when you're going to eat it so that it's not rubbery, because seafood you can overcook and mess up. And sometimes if you cook it and you leave it sitting, it's just not in the best. It's not in the same quality as it's eaten fresh cooked. Therefore, you guys, thank you. This was part 2 of cooking a Hawaiian tomahawk steak. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it. Please do me that favor to share this video on your Facebook. I would appreciate it. Put the link to the video in it as well. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, go to the link in the description and you will see all of the information in order to get with me on other social media platforms. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you can be notified when me or me and one of my guys upload another mukbang, which will be tomorrow. Terrell and I are gonna Hulk smash that tomahawk, surf and turf style. So you guys, check in tomorrow. See you then.